Su familia vive en una preparatoria en Miami.
Academia para Inglés.
La exclusiva beca en Rome.
Sí, esa misma.
Gastamos una pelota hasta un estudiante de ahí.
The city itself.
Sus padres están en viaje.
And the third asks, how do we ensure digital tools for participatory democracy do not create new exclusion gaps? They are not abstract questions, they are moral questions, political questions, human questions. And the future leaders must be brave enough to face them. And I would like to introduce a bit more on our events to understand the importance of the culture and building cities, sustainable cities. Because we are no longer the leaders of the future. We are the architects of the present. This is one of the strongest idea in the whole presentation, because it reminds us that responsibility is not postponed. It is now. From Nepal to Canada, from Nigeria to Spain, from Latin America to Asia, the responsibility of building sustainable, just, and democratic city is already in our hands. And I would like to close with one final reflection. Sometimes I like to think about our planet in a very simple way. If someone from another galaxy could observe Earth from far away, they might see something extraordinary. A small blue planet where thousands of cultures coexist. Different languages, different music, different traditions, different ways of understanding life. In a way, our planet is the greatest cultural event ever created. A living event that has been happening for thousands of years. And every community, every culture, every tradition is part of that story. And our planet may be fragile, but its greatest trait is something extraordinary, the diversity of humanity that lives on it. Okay, that's it. I don't know if I have more time, maybe. And close with something diversity. Okay, diversity of humanity. Okay. The future of our city will not only be defined by technology or economics. It will be defined by the values we choose to protect. If we protect dignity, culture, participation, and our cities will not only become smarter, they will become truly fit. Let me close with this. We often speak about the future as if it were something distant, because the future is not distant, it's here, it's maybe a few minutes away. But the truth is, the future is already asking something from us. It is asking for our courage, it is asking for vision, and it is asking for people willing to build with purpose. This is why I created Earth Events, not simply as a platform, but as a living invitation to connect people with culture, to bring communities closer, and to remind us that the world is not a just collection of destinations, but a shared human story. In just a few weeks, Earth will be ready. And today, standing here, I would like to make an open invitation to all of you. If you believe in culture, in community, in meaningful innovation, and in building something with soul from the beginning, then I invite you to be part of Earth Events as collaborators, as ambassadors, as people who want to help shape something meaningful from the start. You will find the contact information, the website, and the email address in the final slide of the presentation. If this vision resonates with you, I will be very happy to hear from you because admiration is beautiful, participation is transformative, and I believe some of the people in this room are not here just to listen. They are here to begin and be a part of this beautiful journey and a lot of cultures. Thank you very much.
Can we give a round of applause? A round of applause. Thank you, Elena. You are so wonderful.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much. Thank you so much. You
I
can
love you.
love you too. You can see there's opportunity to connect. There's opportunity to learn, connect, and improve your work. Thank you very much. It is amazing.
Thank you so much. He's beautiful. Thank you. You are a wonderful person. Thank you. Like I say,
Presenter from Nigeria.
You can have the information about the RTVs in this slide, website, and the email. If somebody want to participate, like collaborators or ambassadors. In few weeks, we are prepared to be out, and then all of you are invited to be the first collaborators, ambassador with RTVs, and create something greater together.
All right. I think you dropped it from the slide. You should drop it with us so that we can share. Thank you very much. So can we have the presenter from Nigeria?
Sorry, can everybody hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. All right.
I hear
good
you.
Morning.
Can everybody?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending where you are joining from. I want to appreciate the organizers of this great program for having me join this call. My name is Ariwa Okechkumat, the Executive Director and Founder of Golden Impact for Women and Young People Initiative. So on this call, I'm with our Partnership and Engagement Officer by name, Mr. Obiomachi. He's on this call with me. All right, I'll be talking about the challenges of the Generation Z in Nigeria. Please, Ambassador Nena, do you have the slide? Who will share the slide?
Which slide you would like to see?
I'm talking about my poster.
Sorry.
Yes. Are you sharing
I
it?
think Elena will look at it. I sent it to Elena.
Do I continue?
Can Elena share it? Elena will share the slide. Elena, am I right?
Yes. Which slide? Sorry, because I don't know.
Possible?
Which one?
Okay. I sent the slide is sent to the director, Dr. Hernandez. I don't know the slide of what he wants to talk about. I think they're working on it.
All right. Do I continue?
Yeah, you can continue with your.
All right. All right. I'll be looking at the challenges of the Gen Zs in Nigeria. Of course, all of us know what Gen Z is all about. We all believe that Gen Zs are those young people born between 1997 to 2012. And in Nigeria, of course, they have 30% of our population. The Gen Zs occupy 20% of our population in Nigeria. Gen Zs, my second slide is talking about the Gen Zs. Sorry, my second slide is talking about the how Gen Z sparked real change in Nigeria, how they have sparked new real changes in Nigeria. Number one is in 2020, the Gen Zs in Nigeria led a protest called the ENSAS protest. The ENSAS protest, sorry, a minute, please.
Hello? Can somebody hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can somebody hear me? Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I said, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you all hear him?
In 2020, the Gen Zs led a protest called an ENSAS protest. The ENSAS protest was a protest to end police brutality and to end bad government. So Gen Zs in Nigeria led this protest in order to have real change in Nigeria. Having worked with young people for a long time, our organization, 90% of people that we part with or we work with are Gen Zs. So we have seen real change whereby these Gen Zs also involve themselves in climate activism, planting of trees and environmental campaign. They are also making moves and also impacting lives in this area. And thirdly, this time around, Nigeria as a government is about to have a new government, which will take place, election will take place next year. That's in January 2027. We have started voters card registration. The Gen Zs are all over the internet campaigning and also informing people on voters card registration. Also digital advocacy. Our Gen Zs in Nigeria are also into digital advocacy, using all the media platforms to also make sure that young people are being carried out in in activism, in climate activism, planting of trees, and also voters card registration, education, as Nigeria is about to have a new government. What are the barriers the Gen Zs face in Nigeria? Number one is we are being excluded from leadership. Gen Zs in Nigeria, we are being excluded in leadership. When it comes to Nigeria politics, young people are being excluded. The elderly men in the politics of Nigeria think that young people do not have a say in our governance. So it has become one of our challenges and one of our internet platform. So it's a major problem to us in Nigeria. Number four is stigma. A lot of young Gen Zs are being stigmatized. They are being called lazy people. And of course, the one-time president called the Gen Zs lazy youths. Lazy youths. He called us lazy youths. So we are being stigmatized, and this has been a challenge to us. Another thing is lack of funding and training. A lot of Gen Zs do not have training, and because of limited trainings and fundings, we do not train them to also be like those in the developing countries. And of course, Trump shutdown has limited a lot of funding in Africa. And part of the things Trump cut off was trainings for these young people, and we are being limited to fundings and training. What is a democratic and sustainable city? We are talking about a city that is fair. A city that is fair is being protected. A city that is fair in making sure that the Gen Z's rights are being protected and their rights are not being marginalized. We are also talking about a city that ensures we have clean air, safe water, and proper disposal. In fact, these are some of the things the Gen Zs in Nigeria are advocating for. But unfortunately, the Nigerian government are not giving us the space to do that. Inclusiveness. The Gen Zs, we are advocating that there should be inclusiveness of in governance, in everything that has to do with life. That is a truly safe city that everyone, especially women, people in diverse identities, persons with disability. Of course, in our organization, we don't call these people disability persons. We call them people with super abilities. So a city whereby everybody is included in governance and everything that has to do with life. So Nigeria, in Nigeria, we don't have the Gen Zs are all crying and they are saying Nigeria should include everybody, should make the city inclusive for everybody. That actively include young people in decision making. We include everybody in decision making. The Gen Zs have been left out in Nigeria. We are not being included. When you talk, they will look at you as being a small child. So we are being excluded in decision making, especially in politics and in project planning. What are the things, some of the things that we do as young advocates in Nigeria, or youth advocates in Nigeria is, one, we are calling on youth leaders, we are calling on government to include youth, to include the Gen Zs in urban planning and in the development of our country, Nigeria. And we're also calling on youth-led initiative to also help us in training and in making sure that our voices are being heard. The voices of the Gen Zs are being heard. Number three, we are also calling on the government to protect our right, our freedom of right to speak, because in Nigeria, our rights are being trampled upon. We don't have the right to talk. In fact, a lot of young people are in prison because they came out to speak about bad governance, and the government will not throw them in prison. We are also talking about that, we are also saying that the government should include tech education in schools, that they should make sure that tech is compulsory in our high schools and in our colleges of education, polytechnics and universities. And of course, tech is not compulsory. So we are making sure that, and we are advocating that tech and civic leadership should be compulsory in our high schools and universities. We are also advocating for green, safe, and we are also advocating for government to create a green and a safe space for everybody. In fact, when we talk about safe space, the Nigerian country is not even safe for all of us. We are not safe. The Gen Zs are saying they are not safe. They are calling on the government to make sure that they create a green, safe, and to make sure that the city is being protected against every harm that will affect the Gen Zs. And of course, in Nigeria, our waters have been polluted. So what we are saying is that the government should make sure that they create a green and a safe space for everybody, so that we will now have a clean water, we can breathe in a good air, and also have a safe place for everyone to live. Now, what am I saying? All we are saying that Nigeria as a country, we are not doing well. We are not doing well, especially the government on the aspect of relating with the Gen Zs. They think that the Gen Zs do not have a say in governance. They do not have a say in making decisions. And when they try to talk, they shut them down. So what we are saying is that the government should also create a platform, enable us with all the necessary tools for us to speak up and for us to be like other Gen Zs in other countries. Thank you very much, and God bless you for listening.
Thank you so much. Can we give a clap of offering? That's very lovely. That's great. Yes. You know what I'm doing.
Hello,
To
hello,
send.
Ambassador Nenda. Ambassador Nenda.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, please. I don't know.
Out
Okay,
of
our organization is open for partnership and collaboration. So I don't know how to. Okay, maybe you will reach out with our email address and our website so that everybody can reach out to us for partnership and collaboration. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Yes. So right now, we want to have Mr. Lucas from Zimbabwe to talk to us because we are conscious of time. Lucas, please.
Yes.
Zimbabwe.
Thank you for the time that has been given to me.
Just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Yeah, done.
Yes, ma'am. I will not take any more time. I'll speak and be briefly and take less than 5 minutes.
All right.
I would like to thank Mr. Hernandez and everyone who's present here today. And I would also like to give a special thanks also to the moderator. I will share my presentation about the challenges and opportunities facing Generation Z in Zimbabwe. Now, understanding Zimbabwe is a country of young people with a population of young people over 60%. We make more of the population. And over 80% of our population is unemployed in Zimbabwe. Over 80% of the population is unemployed. Now, the challenges that the Gen Zs are facing, Zimbabwe is a country that is supposed to be democratic, but it is democratic in paper and in constitution, but not on the ground and not in practice. Now we are faced with structural, economic, and political barriers as a deep and serious challenge that we're facing. The young people are excluded from governance platforms. Young people are excluded from policy making. Young people are excluded from all the major decisions that are affecting their lives. And this is why the Gen Zs or some of the young people in Zimbabwe are fighting against and what they are advocating for, to have a platform, a certain space given for the youth in every body that makes every decision-making body in Zimbabwe, to have a platform and a space for the youth to be included. In Zimbabwe, we have systematic exclusion and economical disenfranchisement and unemployment. As I have mentioned earlier before, Zimbabwe has got young people that are mostly unemployed, with a statistical rate of 80% of the young people being unemployed. Now, this is a challenge to us, the young people. It's a challenge to Zimbabwe itself. As these 80% of youth that are unemployed, some they tend to drug abuse, some they tend to stealing, some they do many illicit things. And the structural economic and political barriers in Zimbabwe, they have forced a certain voter apathy to the young Zimbabweans, to the youth, to the Generation Z of the Zimbabweans. In Zimbabwe, I would cite our previous elections, that was in 2023. Zimbabwe is a country with 16 million people, and only 4 million people voted in our last elections, and mostly they were the adults, the older generation above 40 and going up. The young people did not vote. So young people have disconnected from social topics, from the things that are to do with governance and what's making them to have this apathy is because they've been systematically excluded from every decision.
Lucas, you are not audible. You have gone.
I think it's network. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, go on. Just 1 minute to round up. You're wonderful. Have we lost Lucas, please? Lucas, are you there? Oh. Lucas, are you still there to round up? Ah, see, okay, so. Lucas, are you there, please? Can somebody hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, Lucas, it seems the network, you've really done great. You've really done great. Yes. All right. So we are going to, because of our time, Lucas, can we give Lucas a hand of applause, please? He has done great. Zimbabwe will move forward. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, do we have, I think network put him off. Please, do we have Gutan from Nepal to just address us, just 5 minutes or 4 minutes? Is Gutan from Nepal in the house? Okay, maybe if network is on. Can we have Maria from Philippines to address us? Maria from Philippines. Is somebody hearing me at all?
Yes, you're audible.
Is somebody hearing me? Am I audible enough?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So do I take it we don't have Gutan from Nepal in the room? Just a short, and we don't have. What about maybe network or whatever? I can say. Is Maria from Philippines there, please? Maria from Philippines. Gutan from Nepal. So maybe we should go ahead. Left. All right. Hello, can we go? That means we need to move forward. the 3 guests we have in the house from Philippines, from Nepal, Zimbabwe. Thank you, Lucas, for what you have said, for what you have done. I've said it already, that Zimbabwe, all the African countries and non-African countries will keep moving forward. So that's it. So, as we are going, there's going to be a question and answer, but we are still moving. So, hello. Now we don't. Can we go on as we are waiting? If there's any question, Lucas, thank you. You are great.
Thank you.
So as we have small space now, if there's any question pertaining any of the discussions, can somebody throw a question if there's any question? We have just few minutes, just 3 minutes, 2 minutes for question and answer. Elena is here. There will always be somebody to answer the question. So if there's any question in the room, so we are waiting. The space for question is here. Thank you.
Well, I think for me in Zambia, it's not really, but is something to do of the similar experiences or challenges that our friends in Nigeria and Zimbabwe are going through. So I think that is the one thing that I would like to echo ourselves. But in addition to that, because Grace Foundation are more into education, but of course, many of our learners in Zambia